Okay. Yamamona kwaba. Edeba yedwumedie so megiri se eradadom obia ho yemfas dama okese no yedam ase se abra no bia no be trase a munya abotre na mohwe ye na bibia so timi koso ede maye eba munyina aha ukọ Ghana ne nimpotam dia meka se eye sha wo how na che say good afternoon ewo Ghana afi Asia China enumere 10:36 so you betcha one how na che say enumere one how te ayana wajem say one how nti if I say how is good morning you say how na waka ajem so kama na bibia so atimi akoso ede amaye afei se meka se shawo hawa na oso waka shawo haw na oso waka edimachi shawo haw na je se bibia so atimi akoso kama ede amam na meka se ni haw ma na je se ni haw ma no etre se how are you. So once I say ni haw ma ni yo sure I'm fine. So wo hen haw I'm fine. Wo hen haw to unya kasa wo hen haw just say I'm fine. Not just say what Jody say ni men shanty buto ni men shanty hen haw. Like I know say everyone is very well, minim say obia ehwo ye. Enti me chacha mu nyina wo ho yi ni men lada. Wo men nega teacher shinwen. Today I mean we sit here and we're going to give you live coverage from the Black Maidens of Ghana and in the Senegal. Yes, the Senegal. We have fana a qualifier round and because so our Accra Sports Stadium. And unti and matrasia. But the Jumedi no at the Abramono. Now, Mr. Ramo, o first time near said the die, no. O first time near said the die, no, oba, not was subscribed to the Jumedi no oba. Na wa subscribe e dia maye na ya hwa ma bia so timi akoso kama etimi e di enti sabepepe na esi etie maba maba na maba enti misra o first time ma se dem kan no na wa subscribe na odi ato notification button no etimi e di amaye na odi ato notification button no etimi eda mai na bibia so etimi akoso kama eda me dey say Martin obetimi afra mi ka tie ma munyina akwa aba ede ba sports news gh so ya mama kwa aba ede ba sports news gh so ya trase agudie mu nsem ko
Sports Talk Fun on GSP1 with KT. What y'all say? Me listening to Sports Talk Fun. Ahoo! Sir Martin. Some go select.
Fantastic. 80 sabe na si etie ya trase agudie mu nsem ye de ba me hyeremo hye no se we eye 2026 FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup final qualifying round. Na Mr. sa dwumadi wi no Morocco and I hosti na ebesha ase October 17th na yewie November 7th. Yes, Morocco and dwumadi no ebekoso na we the second year of the tournament. And I think it was 2014 format. And I been fashion come. Na Obakaya, the last edition. Enters happen. Say North Korea enters the tournament as the defending champions after winning their fourth title in 2025. NT said the city Morocco ne host na Rabat City and because so 17th October and 7th November and wait because 24 nation teams and you're sporting into 6 groups. Now groups no Senate here group A Morocco or host to the host nation Morocco or count Germany, Argentina and New Zealand. Into group A no one African country I know a Morocco or no a qualifier and a or also a qualifier or no a ni team or no mobile can and no a group B no Senate here North Korea, Poland, a Puerto Rico. we a group B no teams of Makovana CAF qualifier 1 eba be hye ho no mo now we say yebo wi a ye be CAF teams no omo ma qualify na CAF be draw na fe ya hwe omo be group B group C group D nti group B no na maka group C no CAF qualifier 2 ebeba anase CAF team 2 beba be hye mo Canada Brazil Norway na ababeka se Ghana be hye group C dia na just say Canada Brazil Norway and Ghana ano be hye papa Mr. Mosa group yempe group D Japan France Venezuela and CAF team 3 do you expect say Ghana group D na Japan Ghana wait match Japan France then Ghana wait match Venezuela into group D Ghana meshawana group E United States may go for man on bobo in China you can may go just America yes America for man bobo China PR China for man qualify over group E and a Samoa ain't come pesa group we come percent Ghana Embra group E pa Ghana mbra group E pa kamisremo bedenka group E na me pe pa is answer Jungwo Chinese former no ewo ho Jungwo United States and someone ka abi in Ghana yaba group E and kayepa kemu of pa na group F Spain Mexico Australia and Chile anti group F Asili and group A so excellent I have group B group C group D and a group A sorry group E we amaya Ghana ebako toba kumse kukuro and I people say what's your group now the two Ghana on which is to say hi pa no mom Argentina and Germany about group A yes omo baby ano and watching North Korea and Puerto Rico about group B Morocco and New Zealand bebo group A na Poland and CAF A team na so about and this a Ghana be pio mo dia na just Poland and a baby any group B mempe group B minim se wa o hwe be group B na ma mente onka say na groups in the city group A out because Ghana no matter what group A group B North Korea Poland Puerto Rico Tie nation and so mame. Inti usu say Ghana group B ana. Eje for message bra na menkenkan kama. Do you expect the black maidens of Ghana say obe drop into group B ana? Emunya den. Group C, Canada, Brazil, Norway. I had them in pekura because that group with Ghana tom say wom de papa. Canada e bam ma bobo papa. Brazil don't go there. No way. This group, I don't like Ghana to fall into this group C. Let's see group D. Japan, France, Venezuela. A little not so tough. But Ghana qualifier. Japan former omobobo pa. Japan former omoyade. Mimpe group D because France, Venezuela. Mimpe group D. Group E, a one manager. USA. For USA former yade. China somewhere and China and somewhere and get on the call and can United States for Bodrona and one boom they are qualified not just say yeah they advance to the next stage of the competition so me GDA say only me ya adwena also say Ghana and drop which group Ghana and drop which group for comment bra na menken Ghana kama and for comment bra na menkenkane kama emfama na yehwe se de niam before be kwa Accra Sports Stadium no odo comment ba menkenkane kama etimi edi ama na oso hu se de esi ete na FIFA World Cup na ekoso no 2026 FIFA World Cup ama miensa na agepeni se omo hostil na ama miensa na omo agepeni se omo hostil no mesremo yetie ni ya bwa Edru round of 16 stage. Na out 16 stage na yedru no. Ene Spain share Belgium eka mienu ema Belgium eti eka nbako. Enti esi ano semi-finals no France and Spain and omo agi omo tickets. France and Spain and omo tickets omo edi akwa semi-finals. Na say na ebetia France ni Spain. Nka me expect say France ni Spain dear. Me na me feel say nka France ni Spain enko finals. But anya manisa. The we are road the we are FIFA 4-year road no. Ama me share. Na another match ya. Obi hwe nimu nie. Mr. Muse na siete. Mr. Mo hwe na moma microphone no embra kama na yenti nenkai na yenhye da ante krokro. Yenhwe ene games ya. Eno ebetimi akoso no. Ena o machi. Na yede kwa de o Asia. Say Norway ni England bebo na Argentina ni Switzerland. Norway ni England ena bebo ofi say hi na be hye no nyonko Norway any England ena bebo minim the office obesha no nyonko Norway any England ena bebo afi Argentina and Switzerland and so everybody no wa enya senketo joy apia joy so ehwe me on so bower studio oh hear me dinde joy what's it joy me nti e be kasa 80 wo hwe said ye Perry no ACHA na re wo sem bi esu asi oh South Africa ni akwada yebo World Cup no obobi o oh akwala na afiri mu ya the friend of Jaden Adams World Cup e ko ya akwala no ko bi na wafiri mu na ye suspect ye hwe mu aye se because of the cost of South Africa no akwala no ko hye no ho akomfo we suspect say a suicide ko hye no ho akomfo na are ho pa eniema e cost of South Africa no South Africa omuni president ana like South Africa krone down omuni pani bi odisu ana eno ena me feel say abrante no agina so ahwe ne kra ya wa hwe ne nkwa ya me suspect say eno na abrante no agina so e de ahwe ne nkwa ya na so wo krom na opani etra hono ma na niema basa ekoso no won kahwe a se ya na beba enti Adams nyankopon fa okra ensie wawu wakapo ekoso ya na no obobi wawu nyame mfa ne kra ensie enti no way ni England bebo 5 we quarter final Mr. we quarter final fixture 5 a.m. Not just say Beijing 5 a.m. Not just say we'll call USR and I say Megua 5 p.m. and I know a bit me across Ghana. I mean Africa, Ghana, West Africa, Ghana. About 9 p.m. right? Yes. You're checking you 9 p.m. Ghana didn't put them 9 p.m. and I know a bit me koso e wo no mo enti muntie na monhye no so emfa ema na Argentina Messi I need Switzerland Messi Messi and Switzerland na match no me ba comment about my main kind Beatrice Chelsea or say hello, good afternoon, bro. Thank you for the live. You are welcome, Beatrice. You're better telecasting the live. I'm on your behalf. What time are they playing? But no 3:30 Ghana time. 3:30 Ghana time is like 40 minutes. NS in Ketio say asemo boss. NS the 81 no. South Africa chrono say penny bi anhwe so. and a sebi omudin se hunu sa se komikrum waji medwuma ye kokrum waji adwuma I mean ye ka dey we wo hefa and ye South Africans or more China Chinese force start to say or more some wow need proper document be am fan coffee because the whole world bebia obekobia no obia nationals or inti ade na e cost South Africa no and na ye mu bi ye suspect say abranti a ye friend Jaden Adams wajina so e de ahwe ne kra what a suicide me suspect say okoshe no ho akomfo ena because eniema na e koso no e was South Africa no eni obia na wa akoma obetimi entertain sade no ahometi a very bad for comment Black Queens edi mesre mo nya Black Queens become an okokotria Black Maidens of Ghana ene tima the din enso the Senegal ena eba bebo ewiye entina ya transfer comment bra making kind of come etimi edi amount making kind of come Black Maidens Ghana women team yes Black Maidens of Ghana Black Maidens Black Maidens of Ghana I'm on Senegal and about last week a man who copy more South Africa sorry Senegal na de tienie a man who koye no de kosi ene say omukutie 1-1 yes 1-1 na man line up no aba mame fama musisi Belinda Maku Akule yako South Africa no Belinda na gina mu ene Belinda asa aba biem na abaya no ni tiefe pa Maidens Maidens lineup abaya abaya ni din de Belinda besa monfa to screen so na yenhwe no monfa to screen so Belinda ene Belinda ena ogina mu ediama Black Maidens of Ghana Mr. monfa mano lineup no monfa to screen so na yenhwe na yeni atifo nyina na South Africa niema ayekoso ndi are hopa fa comment bla Black Maidens any South Africa na boy Ghana be say Ghana qualify wi ana say we dey yenya wi sa Mr. Monfa emano line up de lano man line up no Mr. Monfa to screen so na yenhwe se de eniema esietie producers no mo nya ne ten Belinda ejina go post no mo ama Black Maidens of Ghana na yehwe Belinda ejina mu ama Black Maidens of Ghana Hajara so ejina mu gidi ama the Black Maidens of Ghana Hajara enti eno so edie eno no na yehwe Mr. Mo. Hajia. Hajaya. Why? Mabel. Mr. Monfa a man land up nada na munhu adia. Na menke kanin 10. Man line up naba. Na Tanko Muhammad or say we don't show we will show the live we will show the match live here. Ghana will win today game with 4 goals. It means I don't know what's happening. Producers no here now move line up onto screen so now the more you know the mama I didn't cry from me. Ain't my minka Ghana line up no Emma Moon said and my city I say a screen so na enyama screen so no dear say na see here Hajara Adam Juliana Chechewa Sakwadai Chechewa Sakwadai obobo papa Juliana Chechewa Juliana yes Juliana Chechewa auntie Juliana ene ojina go post no Ediama, the black maidens of Ghana. I can say defenders no or can be papa. And yet I think it to cry. Enti Miss Ramon, I think say a man line up na banti. Yenshena mon to screen so na mon share I feed him ya fidiaba. I fidiaba. Enti say that yeah, enti line up ni enti me sha say Belinda Malku Akule, Hajara Adam, Juliana Chechewa, Osman Rafia, Sarafina, Esinam, Saidatu, Wahab, Jessica Apia, Jessica, and I decided to Wahab and a captain team no, Eddie Ama, Emano, said that you know captain team no, Eddie Ama Mano, and I think it to a cry. Na de tienye Jessica Apia akwadai obobopa Latifa Musa Priscilla Mensa Zinabo shiny shiny and shiny okay shiny Gloria Adomako Amia Gloria Adomako Amia ha enti yamanom line up no na that screen is now mo ehwe na black maidens of Ghana. Black maidens of Ghana. Any tima didin eje South Africa. And I ebo so say na what trade mono. Black maidens ekobo 1-1. Black maidens ekobo 1-1 was South Africa. Da Mr. Ramon na enye easy. Kobo 1-1 was South Africa. Kobo 1-1. Internet Black maidens one goal near qualify. Now ya did take it no. Now ya kwako piemo ewo Morocco. Tenasha so ya ko Morocco 2026 October ya ena ehyasie. October ya ena ehyasie. Enti Tenasha so efa emame. Said the group you know me de etu dwa no. O se Ghana enko group sing. Ghana yenko group saying yes me din yemaya we omo ye serious we mu na o secretary kraku omo hwe na omo di sika kom na eboaye pa because emaya we mu adwuma omo ebo no ano o hye we mu na omo ti Ghana enim pa omo ti enim nti we mu na o se ye pompi sika edi kom na ye ni kom ma no under 24 ma Black Queens, any under 17, they are fantastic. I mean, they are fantastic. Remember, na to papa, so no, we mu ena omo AGC one, we mu na omo airtro, we mu na omo Emma and Emma ekoso kama. Edi Emma the Black and I said the Ghana football. Abo abo saying yenhwe abo saying osha emano omo jesi number no na ye display no. Enti line up no yesi su biem edi amamo say na tie Belinda Makule and I say me do makanina Akule okay Akule Belinda Hajira Adam Juliana Chichwa Osman Rafia Serafina Isnam Fe Abawanjeri say that you Wahab and say that to Wahab and captain team no the ama the Black maidens of Ghana Jessica and Jessica Pia Latifa Musa Priscilla Mensa and Zenab Shiny Afe Abandi the Gloria Adomako Amia we starting 11 coach Edinidin and I say coach no and name almost say omo enko no omo koshia Senegal national team no Senegalese bono Black maidens edo omo chibeka fom and they qualify se woni me ya adwena send hi na subscribe mesre mo unya subscribe ya subscribe no sisi unya subscribe ya subscribe to the channel subscribe to the channel na you grow together ye nyina ye be grow together we are na erade adoma match na ye shitokro biemu a ebeyi ama onya bi ahwe na bibia so timi akoso kama etimi edi amaye enti unya subscribe ya na wa subscribe ye ma ne ye dan wo mo e ma ye dan wa ye omo an ye dan wo mo esan se omo no omo ye adwuma ni nyina eti amaye omo na adwuma no omo ye pa adwuma no so do omo ye papa emaye uyi omo firi ono ma minim baby a emaye na ebo ye football apart from maya omo boy football ka kire me ememe boy ya disika be wure mu sa enso enkosi aga mesra mo ket okraku ene Ghana football exco members Fredachi kwasi apia eno mo maka mutie me momfa sika mama no mu invest wa ma football no gidi say e ma no betimi a raise Ghana flag no higher esin emema no de we are just wasting the country's tax money enti yemfa sika no koma ma no na ema no betimi aboaye ama bibia so etimi akoso edi ama enti misramo yemfa yesika mama no yemfa yemfa ema no yemfa ma yemhwe ma football misam yemhwe ma football Ghana yemfa sika no enhwe ma no mu na ma no betie ni papa enye asenketo akora me dey say Martin obetimi afrem keti nti Black Maidens of Ghana line up no say ene esi eti ene that screen so nti Mr. Wadaroma ohwe ema no line up na what the you kind of saying what the line what the prediction ba making card ba ebi oba ye nyina ye din komo hanie Beatrice Chelsea Beatrice aba mamenka Frederick Asiedu and Frederick Asiedu or say Ghana will win Ghana will win today's game with 4-0. Beatrice playing today with Senegal or Africa. Mr. Senegal, Senegal and Ebo. Kwesi Ajiri. Hey, Kwesi Ajiri minu ya bema. Kwesi Osi scores. Mr. Winya started he started 3:30. I can't be 25 minutes. Kindaka ba keti kindaka to say usua de Mr. Usua de and for three me hamadwin. Kindaka ba Osi minia it is saying really my chatu. Ki ready my chatu gra. Minia beba. Nurse ni wa go be. Nyame ado me yo pa. Ana what to nurse if we can be ascend. We will score every team. We will score every team in any group. I wish that every president will watch today's game so that he would support the girls and forget about Black Stars. Frederick, yeah, sorry, I see a domino yarding. Black Stars see MMA omugenu and forget your omocrat. Money your me show. So what's ho? As it man means ho can I treat you gra can all hard you know oh how much you too much kabo man in quenum I see Nasa Pennis here for comment bra na me can kind of come me no one did you no Black Maidens any South Africa Mr. Mo Senegal, Mr. Crowder na man no come in South Africa. Yene Senegal and a able Black Maidens and Senegal and a able South Africa. The any atorinche mesi and akolano. Akolano wuno. Ya ye papa. Akolano oshano wakomfu. Wasi ebeko fedi enu wodie. Ugumi mayenu masi. Oman nyina intine yekọ World Cup ye nya Africa fo ama man support ye ti da mo ye na enye it's still mugusu a na mudi 77 sam fun o mu kromo eni say akoda yi odi ahomte akohye no akomfo a wowu ya KT will give you 1 day off with the tree Matthias me da say kinda no akola we o hadun kena uta akofie de aya akofie kwachi abusuafo no na cha omo se yeso sha ye cha omo pa ye ta omo chi omfa mpa bonta echi na ma abusuafo no bia me subscribe bro fun kwara okay enti happiness ye me dey say Martin o wait my friend Keti enti remember isia
Sports Talk Fun on GSP1 with KT. Sports Talk Fun. on GSP1 with Sir Martin.
Okay. Enti enche me ba na ma be read mo text messages na. Eja mamu.
Top 5 on GSP1 with KT.
Miridi Sir Martin, you can call me Katie. Ni hao. Aha ni shaman Divan Zai. Ni geo jajahu ana wageni jajahu. Shaman Divan Zai wageni jajahu. Nega ni yo ge women. 我们那个你给我们那个comment you know yeah yeah 哎呀你给我们 comment 呀那你在哪里 where are you 你在哪里给我们说你说你的名字say your name you say okay 你说你的名字然后呢你在哪里地方你给我们说oh my name is blah 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 I'm watching you live from blah 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 you know and then you give your comments you know China 和 Senegal 谁打明白吗好 so Sabrin is here the Chinese in the room kakaka sa ni ekwedi
Sports Top 5 on GSP1 with KT.
Yes, Sports Japan with GSP1. What's your me did say Martin KT now. And I do na a friend me ain't a black maidens of Ghana. Ain't na ya transient Senegal and a babonara who's MBSC. I also say Senegal near branch a friend branch and a flumu ya. Nano wake up your kuya na branch and isia can be a day. What nananom ewo ensiedo ya branch your friend Jaden Adams and very sad very sad very sad
Sports Top 5 on GSP1 with KT. Sports Top 5 on GSP1 with
okay ready to me place
you know me listening to Sports Talk 5 ahoo Sir Martin some go select
Chichiromo you can sports chow fire in Asia in China sports chow fire you can sports chow fire in Chinese when we say chow fry so chow fry so when you fly fry yeah as and the any other was and the when we say chow means fry fan me fan rice so chow fan fried rice into yeah the vegetables any nkosua eggs and yeah they are from one yachi and if you kind of gobe kefeno chow fan it is jumadi obakroma one of popular food uni ada ebehia ada yebotomaku no edua na edi ko twe 1 cedi a twe 10 kwa we feel fu kama fu be ma what I say ola okolo I say pintin bi ada me what I say now call baby emu edede na eja wa we snakes ni make us much frog one of the popular meats in China and how frog no is different from Africa the more African land maybe show me video pictures be Chinese frog very healthy very delicious me or chigola I already eating very delicious it is so delicious you know why Chinese frog why it is very delicious expensive here anything that's that is expensive piano quality come on I did okroma and the board in piano papa nto bato ade e bebusa wo se Ope jada. Jada, you can't jada just say fake. Ope pian da. Pian just say idea for cheap. Nishan yo pian da ma. Ni chen dosha. Ni your dosha. Like, how much money do you have? So also one city, you be ma 1 city one day. The same idea na you turn 10 cities, no, you be yama 1 city. This is China. It's a chrono, what ha? Economy ni come on. What you say? Na one shall be tired yama. So yeah, for sa obedi there for now you cause yourself problem. Inti oba so pesa oba China money now. Ne hu the oba obeye. And your man fan, if you don't take care about fan your man could do Ghana. And no 2 weeks. And your man be pro. That one what are their product. When you who t-shirt ne jeans up. A guan will be anto any 2 man started to Obian share net. We can do it here. Because I'll buy an open there for the amount. But if you want to do business in China, just contact me. Have the links, the correct ones, genuine. Wow, but come on, I ship the amount. Your shipping company, I be ship the call a Ghana the amount. Oh, Nigeria. I mean, almost all the African countries, no, a be ship and you bet me send it call at the amount. Would you say, one me better, or be contact me backstage? Who contact me? Oh, I would a message box, yeah, YouTube message, yeah, threat one, and I'll find number to me contact you. Now watch them do pesa auto. So Antonio Mabako Marco say, how be ye me to shoe bago me to retail assembly. Bra, who me bulk purchases, you know. Opesa oye wholesale Ghana. Me di hujuma kama wholesale or Ghana if ye me di hujuma kama ejama na osu won se de eniema esi enti opesa oni edidwa pesa oni me didwa nko ade just hit me backstage. The opesa auto China bia car na opesa auto mobile phones entire inkonya sorry konya de renters BBR everything. I remember JC sports kits Mercedes and a lot of JC swag omo medals omo ina me na me de come swag Sports Writers Association of Ghana. Omo medals na me na me de come into pe medals come pa. I remember Ghana Football Association ebia Ghana Premier League mo kai kotoko asante kotoko medals ya China circle de come no ene ye de koye very nice trophy bibia opese wo hia bia ye be dem quality wine ene ye be dem but price no e reasonable obekwa koton nya onfa so a wo moka debi you no moka but a quality beto e di amana kama na bibia so etimi akonka recently madam Fubi a friend of Pato Pavina renters omo okumase omo ma yeto inkonya renters inkonya any table 340 feet containers and yes shipoko ni na kudu Ghana omo yi and oni ho issue bia pepepe kama chinse konya ye kom inkonya na ode ko fie de free China ko quality is all renters papa Pavina renters yes obeboa ama wetime ye wedding event bia wo ye bia no Pavina betima ba opese me so wadwuma na wo ye and opese me send wo me ntonkonya ni bi ma enkonya de enkonya sorry enkonya de ye funeral chairs fe wedding chairs events just bibia me send me tona kama we have the suppliers now you know more our cordial relationship very 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 tight very 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 nice yeah opa betima bo ma bia so etimi konka etimi ejama Katie, I really like you the way you speak the China too much yes Frederick sorry ne shanty to me and chifale okay or sister Katie, do you eat frog? That is the way that's the way your voice sounds well. Of course, I tell you, Frederick, frog meat in China. You can ask the Chinese people, those in Ghana. It's totally different from African frog. The same thing, to the same frog, but omonamano, a very hauchi. Chinese ka hauchi. Hauchi just say ade depa hauchi. Delicious, yummy. So xinhua frog, you kind of Chinese xinhua, very yummy, so delicious, healthy. In Chinese, you can healthier. You can healthier. Actually, say, sure, 健康. Mimbama, 健康. So Chinese healthy, it means 健康. Very, very 健康的. It's a healthy 健康的. So you want to eat Chinese frog? When you come to China, chat me. I will let you come here. Now me do our studio one day. Now you program. Now mama try most of Chinese traditional food. Very nice food. I mean snakes. People say snake in me. I not eat. I not eat. Is it? I not eat. I not eat. Then I'm more than snakes. I don't want to say this here. The next time I will have a picture, a video of me eating snake. A video of me eating frog. Frog and cow. You got cow like great frog. Very, 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 very delicious. So nice. Now one I great, no. I mean great snake. Don't go there. No more there, no. Now more there. So I really like it. Obi say, Katie, please your number. My number, my WhatsApp number. I am now the plus 86 asoso. Plus 86 na chat your WhatsApp. Say that here plus 86. Pick number no na only me business. Me business you. And I hope so. Why you say you hope so about China so. Yes, you bet my boy. Me I may lead you only visa now per se oba meet me lead you a lot of companies. At least you try 12 years, you got 13 years. You name system no what you say. You bet me lead you a be successful business. Now ukofie wa be say babim. Enti send a number is here plus 86 3 18 55 898 7774. On the screen, my share. Nemo, make sure you add plus 86 China code plus 86. Way over to my chatting or WhatsApp. Yes. Yes, I mean the direct number ma A B and our boka. It is. See me my direct number. Miri say Martin over to my friend Katie. When you acquire Accra Sports Stadium, na yeah the live coverage at the free Accra Sports Stadium at the Ablemo Black Maidens of Ghana and Tima Nidin at the Senegal and Babe Bono Ewie our Accra Sports Stadium 3:30 about 3:18 Akasimaka Krebi na yeah the Jumedi Nasha. So Miri say Martin over to my friend Katie and no any mahotini maybe is here.
Sports Child Fun on GSP1 with KT. Sports Child Fun on GSP1 with KT. Hey, Media Sports Child Fun. GSP1.
Okay, Elvis boy, I die and why as about sports child fine. The program needing the sports child fine. Actually, a child fine medical church of fried rice. Popular, the most popular. I mean, Chinese food. Oba memoir tribe. Over one. Oko via be child fine. Sports child fine. Me did is a Martin over to my friend KT. Me pa chow. I na was subscribe to your page, you know. Na anytime bia no e ba betrase na yetima mo won said the name is to subscribe one e betimi abetrase aka 10 minutes na yakwa Accra Sports the foul prediction bra Black Maidens and Senegal game no hina e be hye no yonko yesisu biem say na Black Maidens omo line up no esi etien Emano Belinda Maku Belinda Maku Akule Hajara Adam Juliana Chichiwa Osman Rafia Sarifina Sinam a face say that to Wahab and they say that to Wahab and a captain team no Jessica Pia Akodai Obopa Latifa Musa Fe Prisla Mensa Znab Shiny Afe Gloria Dumako Amia. And these are the starting 11 and they omo age no mo edi ama the black maidens of Ghana. Black maidens ebeshe saying bring your comments, bring your suggestion, your view and sana ya ko Accra Sports and ya ko ya johnny ye nuano mo na ya johnny feed no edi free Accra Sports Stadium edi abremo na mozumo we say the AC etie ejuma edi o. Minim said the name ACT no yenko yebeko sisia yebeko crash sports stadium na yetimi at the live feed no at the free on at the abram na musumo we said ye enema ACT me did say Martin obetima frame kete me so nya subscribe ya wadaroma na wa subscribe no 10 at the my own subscribe wadaroma na wa subscribe no 10 at me edi amame na me no ye nyina ye di dwumade no na ye hwese de enema esi eche nti ukọ Accra Sports Stadium enche dwumade no ebe hye ase e ho no mo e wo ho na afi yetimi ahu se de enema esi eche nti akabe 8 minutes na chese dwumade no ye de ehhye so anisa nti wodi ene se woni ye betra kopem tama ye de dwumade no be hye so a I mean you never enjoy. And now they'll comment about no subscribers so say that yeah at what time Mr. March no yeah 3:30 3:30 in Tiakabe 8 minutes na ye de dwumadi no ahyehyɛ so dendende o nti Accra Sports Stadium say na stadium no esi etie o no nti sɛ o hwɛ me na utie mu a wada o ma subscribe o subscribe a ɛbɛboa me no mienu ye bɛhwɛ no kama aboa ma bibia so etimi akoso kama etimi edi amaye nti o first time a na wonya subscribe ya na wa subscribe match na 3:30 aka be 7 minutes na kyese ye kɔ Accra Sports Stadium Black Maidens ɛne tima ne din ɛde team no your friend no Senegal Mrs. Subiemo Eddie Amamo say na group Niste group A Morocco on a host to Germany, Argentina, New Zealand, where your group A. Group B no North Korea, Poland, Puerto Rico, and a CAF team A, and as a CAF team 1, and also Eddie and no anti Madaroma. The team no until is a Ghana. Black medicine Senegal. Yanko group B. Hey, enye easy o. Group A there, group B there, make them mpe group B. Me share North Korea, Mambo, Poland, mpe group B. Group C, Canada, Brazil, Norway, and a calf team, Baba Akoba Beshaw. Mpe group C, very hard. Group D, Japan, France, Venezuela, and a calf team back. Japan, France. No, I don't like group D. Let's say group E, United States, China, PR, Afe, Samoa. And how I prepare group E, yes. Group A, you bet me irons and chene papa. Group A, black maidens bet my irons and chene papa. In think comedy. And Ghana, yes, Senegal, near draw na. And Yembra group E. Pa. Group F, no matter what, I am Spain, Mexico, Australia, and Chile. Or more group F. Enti ba ye hu wadwen kyerɛ for adwen kyerɛ bra making kind of kama etimi edi amount na oso ohun sɛ de esi etie wo do adwen kyerɛ ba making kind of kama etimi edi amount na oso ohun sɛ de eniema esi etie ye kɔ Accra Sports Stadium we did say Martin obetimi afrem KT enti ye kɔ Accra Sports Stadium na yakɔ akɔfa dwumedie no etimi edi atoa so edi afiri onomo edi abrem my game is fair ye hwɛ ene Ibenya fair officiating and Robert Bedu was a great job, bro. Was a great job, bro. We wish the girls all the best. Also dear, or the group E is quite okay for maiden. Yes, Robert, Tana mepe, and ka group E, everybody pa, everybody pa. And also, I don't know. And to me, and Kayanko group E, Nemo, a qualification first, and I make sure, say, yeah, share your man, yeah, share a Senegal for. You make sure say yeah share Senegal for enche dwumadi no ye de behye so na match time no enya nso ye die aka 5 minutes enche bia dwumadi no ye de behye aka 5 minutes na ye ko Accra Sports Stadium na yakako for live feed e free honomo e abrom na moso mo se de enema esietie me de se Martin KT na na dodo na efrem enti Accra Sports Stadium de se ya na honomo esi etie omo eba enti yenko enti wohwe se de enema sitie na Black Maidens yes as usual de me hye bia yes de me hye bia e no mo hye e na Senegal for no so hye wo mo ejesi omo hye omo green e na yellow no ededa ano ne kon no yes enti sabe na esi eti o Senegal ene Ghana ena ebonju hwa Senegal national anthem na ena etwagu no Senegal won national anthem no ena etwagu no Senegal national anthem no ena etwagu no nti we ya Ghana national anthem so beba nti o first time ni a na wa subscribe no kama etimi amaye Ghana ba hye sen obetimi do comment aba ye hwe nyina na ye comment say na wo si hu dwumadi no okay. Yen shadanti. Enti ebehwe na ya tutu ne mase ebeti na ye hu sound na bibia aba kama. Enti Ghana national anthem His Excellency the President of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, betu dwa se onsi obi a wo ye Ghana ni a patriotism no enya adwuma. Patriotism no enya adwuma nti o se obi a etimi eto. Eti ya mabeni din se no menene ya adwen one ne ya adwen na se one ne ya adwen one ne ya adwen ana se one ne ya adwen one ne ya adwen a ma yehu o comment section I say Ghana ni bia ehu enwom ne to ana Mr. Mon subscribe to the tune Mr. Mon subscribe Mr. Wada ma mon subscribe my national anthem no na etwagu no Ghana national anthem na ena etwagu me say onya subscribe ya notification button no na wa subscribe no kama ye hwe se ibinya volume no edi amamo na bibia so etimi akoso kama etimi e wa ase eduma bi so a network ena edi adwuma nti se ebo na ni kakra bi a na monya abotre etimi edi amaye toto nema se bibia betimi ejina Ghana maya no ena ejina okono no yes Black Maidens of Ghana and Senegal and ebo national anthem no ya to awie enti enche na che se dwumadi no ye de ahye so referees no ena ejina ho no referees no mo ye makomako enan referees we ena ni omo e ba behwe to ayem mehwa ma bibia so timi akoso e de ama Black Maidens of Ghana enti o first time ni a na wadaroma wa subscribe no kama etimi de Black Maidens ena e ba betwa mfonyini no Black Maidens ena eba betwa mfonyini no motwa mfonyini kura awia ne sa Senegal for no so etwa omo de group picture no yes omo so eba betwa omo de anesa yes inti krek goalkeeper no ene ono kura omo flag no nti enche na che se edwumadi no ehye so ana Black Maidens of Ghana ene Senegal ena ebo Mr. Onya subscribe ya no subscribe no kama de ama share no se first leg no Black Maidens ehye baako ema Senegal so ehye baako 1-1 ena no etimi ekoso se kobase Ghana eshe na chese ya qualify ede ko yenim na bibia so timi akoso kama ya qualify we fana yewie yemobiem yemo qualify sim na chese October Morocco 2026 no Ghana ekobi.
Sports Talk Fun on GSP1 with KT. Sports Talk Fun. Hey, media Sports Talk Fun. GSP1.
Na chese sabe penis enche bia na dwumadi no astanis referees no enche ombehye omaben na ye dwumadi no ahyehyɛ so dendende Black Ladies of Ghana and Senegal and ewie omode ebehyehyɛ so dendende into first time here adaroma na wa subscribe no kama etimi ediama your first time here adaroma na wa subscribe no kama etimi ediama ade no abonani kakra enso ye hwɛ sɛ ye do tue ne amaste ye besa akwa kopiem na for live feed no etimi edi afi ono mo edi abranti do comment ba ye be kan kama etimi edi ama na also wo say the enema city ye kwa Accra Sports Stadium ye kwa for live feed no edi afi ono mo edi abremo we did the Martin with my friend KT ye kwa Accra Sports na sound no ye no bibia ho no nti egu so do to enema city be sound no from Accra Sports Stadium na ye hu stadium enema city enjoy Ghana Football Association na omonfa live with every Accra Sports Stadium intimi emfa MIL on we did Mr. Martin with my friend KT I say GSP1 Sports News GH and maso ebusua mochi
Media Sports Talk Fun GSP1
okay yeguso say yebehwa ama bibia so atimi akoso kama na enema no nhye da nkoyi mfama but yeguso momfa nche yeguso pa momfa nche na de bobo na ni sa mfo
Media Sports Talk Fun GSP1
okay enti yankoi Accra Sports na afi yemfa live feed no ento aso emfa emamo ewo ho
Gloria finds Asinam once again. Asinam's ball through the middle to Rafia. Hajar switches to his right once and switches to his right once again. And the maidens are having again. And the maidens are having a swirl of a time. Keeping the ball in their own half yet. Is Asinam. The ball is headed down, surfing on the other side. Senegal in their own half. Assisat Diallo. The fine hair goalkeeper Awa. Down the right hand side, Asinam gets to it in time. Good control there. Gloria holds on, sends it through the middle. And she finds Zainab. Zainab's ball. She's beat. Is Mame Toti. Maidens will have their bite at attack again. Zainab is brought down. And that's a foul on her. And this is a great free kick for the maidens. Some 20 yards away. And Juliana Joshua is behind that one. And it's a 4-woman walk. Ready to defend it. Remember in Senegal, they took the lead from the spot for Ghana to equalize before the game was wrapped up. But here, whoever gets this victory is through to Morocco later in the year for the U17 FIFA Women's World Cup. And the maidens clearly will fancy a return onto the world stage to also announce their presence. Joshua takes a few steps back, sends across of everyone, right across the face of goal. Not a bad try. And goalkeeper Awa bets the moment. It is goal kick in favor of Senegal. To the right hand side, it's a Cesar Diallo. Diallo's balling, headed down, and she found their DNA. Senegal. Now that'll be a throwing advantage to gets back to her once again. Down the left hand side of attack. And the maidens through Priscilla. Wasted effort hour. They've done 6 minutes already. Black maidens have gone to 0, Senegal 0. Ball towards the left hand side, center calls in Balo. Was hoping to find Miamona Clay. Miamona couldn't get to it in time, throwing advantage to Senegal. They are first in this game. Ballooned away.
Aguswa live feed no beba adwuma bi ana aye bibia ho but Aguswa live feed no edi be free Accra Sports Stadium edi abremo ewo ho nti se munya abotre na montwen Aguswa to twe ne ma se binya bibia kama na so yinya ya enjoy game no bobe 8 minutes Black Maidens and Shebi that's na Senegal into NCB or NT Yabuso. Yes, say the other person kama Ediama, the Black Maidens of Ghana, and team Mark Lubuswa, a Kosona, Yenya, Ewe, and Quadia. Giri say Black Maidens, Ankaka, or Modi Asha, bia betimi akɔso kama betimi ada ma into first time odaroma ayana wahye di ama first time odaroma ayana wahye di ama ye na yɛnyina ya enjoy game na bia so team akɔso kama yebuso a ahwɛ sɛ match no yɛde live feed no be free on yɛde bebrem na so no ayana yɛde network na yɛ adwuma nti di mu bia na abona ni kakra na mo so o de akyɛ monya ɛyɛ opɛ atini ade aka yɛ sɛ bɛyɛ yebuso a yɛtoto nneɛma sɛ bibia betimi atomu kama na yakwa kopie mu ɛwɔ Accra Sports Stadium no yebuso ɛtoto yɛ nneɛma sɛ bɛkwa kopie mu ɛwɔ Accra Sports Stadium nti Black Maidens of Ghana 0 Senegal 0 way FIFA under 17 Women's World Cup aba yɛkɔ na yakwa kofa live feed no atoa so ɛde ama mu.
Jessica, Epiphany Warriors, Jessica trying to respond almost immediately. Maidens down once again. Ball soaring in. Here's Jessica. Sends it back. Picked up once again. That clearance for Mani Kumba. Yeah. It's Memuna. Memuna sends that one down the left hand side. And it held out. The Black Maidens. They need to get their head back into this game. They've done 10 minutes already. So in. Quickly taken. Haja keeps that one. Priscilla has a foot to it. Zainabu keeps it for the Maidens. That switch towards Gloria never was. Asisat Diallo picks it up. Captain of the side is brought down, but Juliana will play the advantage down the left hand side. And we have Gloria.
Goodman LAX 01. With 32 megawatts of critical IT capacity, it's got the power, connectivity, and resilience.
Diaye Habi Baro clears the lines. Senegalese are leaving nothing to chance. Throwing. Juliana quickly takes that one. Calls for Jessica. She's beaten to it by Diara Diene. Still holding on to it, Priscilla sends it back towards Latifa Musa. Zainab's ball to no one in particular, and that ball will roll over. Jonah Nadaka on his feet, trying to get the ladies in the game, keep their cool, and possibly be able to pull back. And the Maidens will restart that attack from the back with Oaks FC's Essenam takes some few steps back, waits for the whistle, and she's given the green light, sends a long one in, and Captain Habi returns the favor. Senegal on the attack once again, but here is Rafia's ball down the left hand side. Jessica tried to keep it. Juliana towards Priscilla. Priscilla is beaten to it. In Balon Diaye. And the Senegalese are getting physical. But it is Rafia Osman who has attracted the yellow card. Tamale Super Ladies Rafia, who brought down the goal scorer, Mame Diara Awa Busso Diallo, and there will be a resulting free kick to Senegal in their own half, some steps away from the center line. And yes, Mbalo Ndiaye behind that one. Mbalo sends one in, headed away by Sedetu. Sedetu's ball went as far as Mame Tuti. Returned down the left hand side. And she's looking to find Memuna Colley. She sends that out, and it'll be advantage to the maidens. 13 minutes done. The Black Maidens of Ghana 0, Senegal 1. Memuna got ahead to that one, and it is a resulting attacking throw-in for the maidens. Hajara throwing, Priscilla racing for it. Latifa Musa goes down. Samba ladies in the Division 1 Women's Premier League here in Ghana. Explosive Latifa Musa. She wins a free kick for the maidens. Hajara Adams say that to behind that one. Who to pick it up. Hajara walks away. Say that to also walks out, but Hajara is back. Kicks it towards Seda. She keeps it, turns around, and still Seda to her left hand side. She has Juliana. She also dummies, keeps it, or trying to put that ball through. A tiny clearance there once again from Mbalo Ndiaye. And the Senegalese are up to really defend, catches on the brink, and we want to go to Morocco at our expense, but there's a lot more time to recover. 15 minutes done. June and Adaka certainly unhappy with what the girls are doing. And Memuna's ball through the middle, and Mame Diarra was heckled on that account. Latifa Musa tries to tear away. She holds on to it. To her left-hand side is Jessica. Here's Jessica trying to corner mark her. Jessica bullied to it. And Asisa Diallo will keep it for Senegal. Soaring. Here's Juliana. Finds Jessica. Back to Juliana. Juliana's ball through the middle. To Seda to Wahab. Stands her ground. Tries a shot. And that was a little audacious. And it's going to be another goal kick in favor of Senegal. To the right hand side, she has Asisat. That one too, picked up. Jessica tries to keep it, controls. The whistle is gone. The flag went up against her on the other side. The center referee picks a moment to have a chit chat with Priscilla Mensah. Also from Samba ladies, teammates to Latifa Musa. And the lower tier, Ghana's women's football, showing Asisat. Kicks it through this time around, headed down, but they picked up this as a goal scorer. Mame Diarra turns around, but Latifa picks that one up, dummies through the middle. She finds Zainab. Zainab puts it through down the right hand side towards Gloria, who has switched flanks with Jessica. Here's Gloria back to Zainab, and Zainab couldn't continue with that one. Our goalkeeper, Our has it. And Senegal have their back line intact. Mbalo back to goalkeeper Our, to the right hand Asisat. Asisat's ball through. Latifa will fight for that one. The half of the Senegalese tried to keep it. She's been shoved off, brought down, but center referee's play continues. Mama Kumba sent it through the middle, and Seda too takes up the pieces. Down the right hand side, Gloria Mia trying to put Zinabu through, but that ball is stopped. Advantage to the maidens. Latifa Musa stood down on the turf. Looks like she will need attention. This is the second time she's gone down. And center referee asking if she will need attention. The medics have been called upon. is being attended to. There's been an interest by the beats Togo on aggregate 2-0 away in Togo, and watching them 6-0 here in Accra before heading into the second round as well, taking on Liberia, beating them 6-0 at home and 2-0 away in Liberia. And here we are in the third and final round. It was 1-1 away in Senegal, and already the maidens are trailing by a goal here in Accra. Assisat down the right hand side. Juliana stops that one, keeps it in play, but the Senegalese will take possession. Into referee signals for a throwing advantage to Senegal, and it's Assisat Diallo. Jessica got in the way again, and she progresses with that throwing. Continues one for Senegal. Here they come. Mame Diarra, Seda to Wahab, steals that away from her, finds Gloria on the other side, puts it through to Esenam from the back. Here is Rafia. Rafia's ball. Priscilla tries to keep it, controls it towards the center line, moving towards Latifa Musa. Here's Latifa Musa, flanked by about 4 green jerseys, releases to Gloria down the right hand side, but that was waits for the whistle, and she's giving the green light. Sends a long one in, and Captain Habi returns the favor. Senegal on the attack. Once again, but here is Rafia. Rafia's ball down the left hand side. Jessica tried to keep it. Juliana towards Priscilla. Priscilla is beating to it. Mbalo Ndiaye. And the Senegalese are getting physical. But it is Rafia Osman who has attracted the yellow card. Tamale Super Ladies, Rafia. Straight to Hajara, keeps it towards the middle, but to no yellow jersey. The maidens beautifully adorned in their yellow jerseys with yellow horses too much, as against Senegal, who are in the green jerseys with green horses too much. Latifah Musa's switch move towards Juliana. Juliana's crossed through, and Priscilla Mensah. Priscilla Mensah was patiently waiting to do that final connection. But unfortunately, that did not materialize. Our saved on that occasion. And so pick up that resulting goal kick. I ball down the right hand side. And she's looking for Diarra. Throwing Juliana towards Jessica. Jessica is having a lot of problems with the ball on the eye. On that flank, quick tender, Prisla Mensah shoved off, and center referee will wave play on. Essenham tried to follow up on it and will prefer throwing. Yara DNA is down on the turf, holding on to her stomach. And Prisla Mensah, after going down about some 30 seconds ago, is still down on the turf. And she will also need help immediately. Both medics from both sides are attending to their players respectively. Senegal, also in the first round, managed a 3-2 win on aggregate against Tunisia after getting a draw at home and going on to beat them 2-1 away. In the second round, they also progressed by beating Cameroon 5-4 on penalties and home. Away Cameroon is goalless. Back in Senegal, it was goalless, and game had to extend to the spot where they cleared off Cameroon 5-4 on penalties. And here they are after drawing 1-1 with Ghana in faraway Senegal. They are leading 25 minutes done. Senegal 1, maidens of Ghana 0. Say that his ball finds Juliana down the left-hand side here. Cross through has been blocked. Diarra Diene put her body through. And she needs some attention almost immediately. She set up herself to pick up that cross from Juliana Joshua. And knowing the Somanya Root Sisters defender, there's a lot of power in that leg. Diarra Diene is being attended to. Looks like it went through her stomach. Difficult game for both sides. But Senegal do have a goal to show. Corner kick as Juliana gets everyone in position, sends it to Juliana's corner, and Awa. Goalkeeper Awa stretches herself to pick it up. And she could be in some form of discomfort. Temporary hold up once again. Bakar Sakri Koué, that is where our bloody plies her trade. Goalkeeper for Senegal. She is the only one that can be attended to fully on the turf according to the rules of the game, and so she's been attended to. Jonah Nadalko picked the moment to have a chit chat with his side, just as Souleymane Diallo of Senegal as well, calling on his ladies to have some chit chat with them as well. Melinda Makuakli deciding if she should join that conversation with Jonah Nadalko as the opposite number. Our bloody has been attended to. 28 minutes done. We are just joining. This was the last game in the last round of qualifiers for the U17 Women's World Cup later in Morocco. To be or not to be? Well, the Black Maidens of Ghana announced their return with a World Cup berth, or they might have to sit this one out. Only time will tell. Need a win at all costs to be able to get through. Heads go up through the middle. Kinabu's ball that is brought down. Here is Mbani Diop. Priscilla picks it up for Ghana. Down the right hand side is Gloria. Gloria's ball through, but that has been curtailed. And here's Zenabu over the roof of the net. The Maidens are trying to find their way back into this one. Zainab Shani. And game will continue from the right hand side. Asisa Diallo sends it in, but SNM gets there in time to hold on for the Maidens. SNM twisting and turning, goes to Belinda Makuaki, goalkeeper of the side through the middle, and it's Latifa. Latifa towards Juliana. Juliana puts it through for Priscilla. Shoved up before getting to it, but center referee says no. That was a fair tackle or challenge on her, and goalkeeper Awa gets set through the middle. Here they come once again, and Mbani Diop. Her ball to the right hand side is usurped by Jessica for Ghana. Here's Essenam. Back to Jessica. Jessica trying to go against Assisat. This time she takes a time, stands and then swing up. Heads go up towards Gloria. But that follow-up clearance there, Tani by Mame Tuti. Mame Tuti clears the lines. And there's a throw-in for the Maidens. Hagara takes some few steps back. And that ball has been blocked. Progress to the other side by Memuna Kole. SNM. Great way to get that ball away. Gloria. But Priscilla gets the rescue here. Here's Priscilla. Still Priscilla twisting and turning. Trying to go away from Mame Tuti. She brings her down. Mame Tuti brings down Priscilla Mensah and attracts the first yellow card of this game. Mame Tuti quite harsh on Priscilla Mensah. Yellow card, Senegal, free kick Ghana. Just 2 steps away from the box. And Juliana Joshua on set piece duties. We'll stand behind that one. Pepped up against the 4-woman wall for goalkeeper Awa. Joshua Juliana. Center referee picks a moment to construct that wall beautifully. And it's Joshua. Fans are screaming goal. The few that have made it to the Accra Sports Stadium watching on keenly. Juliana Joshua decides to go over everyone. That ball in, headed in. Who is that to the connection? Awa try to hold on. And the ball is finally cleared. Great technique there from Juliana Joshua. To think that the Maidens almost got that equalizer. Great moment there when the ball was swinging. Zainab was ready to do the connection. But captain of the side, India had the battle. Got her body through and sent it out, resulting in a corner kick for the Maidens. They are knocking on the doors of the Senegalese. Will they get answers? Corner kick. And guess who? Juliana Jechua behind that one once again. That was a perfect ball in from that free kick. Maybe she'll be able to deliver another one from the corner. Gloria racing towards her. And I see Gloria, I see Juliana. We'll wait to see who will eventually pick up that corner kick. My goalkeeper Awa is also down. And so receiving attention. Temporary hold up here at the Accra Sports Stadium. We've done 34 minutes. Ghana's there. Senegal 1. Quick substitution there. Anita Yabua getting in. And Gloria was not going towards Juliana, but not out. And Gloria has been sacrificed. Anita Yabua is on corner kick. Heads go up. Ball through the air once again. Latifa Musa racing after it. Tries to keep it. Latifa.
正確嘅理財嘅態度，唔需要話嘅都要睇住。
It's quite helpful, really, to have something that's already pre-curated.
明碼實價，就唔會喺背後你賺到錢，或者你幫你 sell 咗隻產品，佢就賺咗你啲 commission。
最好嘅理財咧，就一定唔係逃避唔理，而係有一個信得過嘅伙伴，好似 Endowus 咁樣咧，同我一齊揀。
Endowus 治安頭。
Could not get to Latifa in time. And had will hold on beautifully for the maidens of Ghana. That pass not the best, and Banner Diop right up on the clock. From Senegal already up by a goal. And this time, Linda Makwa asked, let it roll down her left towards Juliana. It's once again up against Mbalo Ndiaye. Throwing maidens. Juliana sends one down the left. Ball ballooned in the air. And there's no one to follow up on it. It is Mame Diarra Awa who heads it out. Juliana with that throwing once again towards the left-hand side. But Anita is blocked. Mbalo Ndiaye commits another foul. And it's another attacking throwing. Juliana Jachua, tireless, very forceful, so strong. Senior high school graduate, science student at that, from Kobo, player of Root Sisters. Plays through all the ranks from U15 to 17, and also a member of Ghana's U20 team. Great defender there. Jachua sets it through. That back heel from Anita was looking to find Jessica. 37 minutes gone. Black Maidens of Ghana 0. Senegal 1. A short corner. And Jessica couldn't get to it in time. Mame Diarra Latifa Musa also missed kicks. And Asisat send a long one down the right hand side. So in Juliana finds Latifa. Back to Juliana. Tries to keep it. She shoved up that one. And here they go. And Barney up. The ball is headed away by Haja. Ball so there. Latifa fights for it. Brings down her marker. And that aerial ability finally settled. Is with Sinam now. Allows Belinda Jessica struggles to keep that ball, tearing away down the right hand side. A perfect pass through towards Priscilla Mensah. Here's Priscilla. Priscilla up against Mami Tuti once again. Turns around towards Anita. She lofts it through. And that is way overboard. Way overboard. Goal kick to Senegal, and goalkeeper Awa is there. 39 minutes on the clock. Ghana 0, Senegal 1. Ball in the half of the maidens. Here's Rafia. Rafia's ball down the right hand of attack. There's no one there, so in the happy battle returns the favor. Say that today, that is header. And Senegal will blast the ball to the other side once again. Rafia goes down with a very strong yell. That was a little physical. A center referee looks on. Esenam progresses with that ball down the left hand side. It's Priscilla Mensah. Priscilla Mensah tears away from her marker in the box. That pass was feeble. And ball is cleared. Not too far off. Latifa Musa keeps it in play towards Juliana Joshua. Nibbles with it and finds Esenam. Still in the area of Senegal. Esenam releases finally towards Rafia. Rafia to Hajara. Back to Rafia. Rafia lofts it in. Anita leaves it for Jessica. The shot is blocked. Keeps it and returns. And Rafia's shot is also blocked once again by Nemuna Kole. We have 5 more minutes to play in the first half. Hoping things will change. But as it stands now, the maidens are trailing down by a goal. Here, possessing now. To the left has Juliana. Juliana's ball through. And Anita held back by Mbalo Ndiaye. Referee saw none of that. And as ball went out, it results in a goal kick advantage to Senegal. Goalkeeper Awa stretches that play to her left, and Zainab's head was in the air already and sends it out. Black maidens are sweating it out, and they really want to show once again on the world stage. They would have to be able to get this one in the bag, and it's looking a little difficult. Latifa Musa, but in favor of the maidens. Gesturing to center referee, Bani Diop. Hit her in the stomach. Captain Stater to a hub. Takes some few steps back. Ready to pick up that free kick. It's about a short one. And Jessica sends it back. Finally swung in. And over the roof of the net. 42 minutes on the clock. Maidens of Ghana 0. Senegal 1. Goalkeeper Awa. Targets her left hand side once again. And she's beating Jessica's ball. There's a long one, so trying to find Priscilla Mensah, and she keeps it in play. She keeps it just at the edge of the corner. Latifa Musa tears away, picks it towards Seda 2. Seda 2 finds Juliana. Back to Seda 2 up. Quick dribble there. It's still Seda to shoot! And it is a good goal! Her trademark! And Seda 2 up! Brings life to the Accra Sports Stadium. Great play there. Guess what? She's also the captain of Oaks FC here in Ghana in the Women's Premier League. Leading by example, Juliana got the ball through to her, Seda to her up, quick dribble through there, took some few steps, and she tore away again from Bannett Diop, decided to shoot with that right foot, where she has all the power. If you do not know Seda to her up, this is her trademark. We are back in business. The Black Maidens of Ghana won, Senegal won. On the brink of halftime is 1-1. Game will be restarted from the center. But there's a player down, seeking attention. This is the live Ghanaians were waiting for here at the Accra Sports Stadium. Juliana, that great assist, Seda to Wahab, had to take matters into her own hands. Didn't go for the fall. And just struck, beating goalkeeper our body this time around. We'll be doing 3 minutes of additional time, 45 exhausted. And it's temporary hold up here. Jonah Nadapa, Senam, Sarafina Senam, also a player from Oaks Ladies, Oaks FC. That's a female team of one of Ghana's most glamorous clubs, Accra Hearts of Oak. And their ladies are producing one this year. Seda to Wahab, great quality, excellent talent. Plied her trade for Halifax on the brink of going into relegation. Head coach of Oaks FC, Mercy Tego Parker, took matters in their own hands and made sure she joined Oaks FC in their maiden season. Survived with Oaks FC, got a call up to the Black Maidens, captained the team, and here she is bringing life. We'll try once again. Dinah, and goalkeeper Awa will hold on. Seda to Wahab. It's just a delight to watch. Awa sends it through the middle, header down once again by Rafia. Rafia's ball has been challenged for, and Latifa Musa brings down her marker with just a little snag. Zainab will try. Not bad. When the applause of the fans needed a little more direction. And Senegal will also fancy a change. So Maman Kumba going to Diop is out.
Good news from M1 Max. Your 600 GB local data is now usable in China and many more. Plus 27 GB roaming and unlimited voice roaming, all for just $12. Visit maxonline.sg or any Max retailer now.
So in advantage to the maidens, Juliana sends it through. Another push and shove. Jonah Nadakwa is unhappy with officiating. That game will continue. And the last 40 seconds of the 3 that was added on. Free kick Senegal in their own half. Ball on the eye. Balo takes some few steps back. Goes their way through. Sends a long one. Latifa Musa's header. Just Down before the ball was received. A center referee will quickly correct that and gives Ghana a free kick. Esinam Latifa, 2 seconds, sends it back to Esinam. Esinam called her, not the best of balling, headed out once again. And Mbalo Ndiaye sent it out. There goes the halftime whistle. And it's all done in the first half, 45 plus 3 minutes. Black Maidens of Ghana 1, Senegal 1. Senegal took the lead as early as the 8th minute, and it took the ingenuity of Captain Seda Tuahab to put parity before the 45th minute mark. We'll be back after recess to bring you the remaining 45 minutes.
Okay, the Diocosnia and Pitchy. Black Maidens of Ghana. Black Maidens of Ghana 1. Senegal 1. Ghana oh no. Na match no. Hebara abewaje for match na for. Obi jam for match na for more. It's really not easy. I'll come into Bra. Then I'll see my first 45 minutes. Now I'm kind of come. And for my first 45 minutes, how did you see it? Now, making kind of come. And for my now, you're interested in my ACH. I did the same thing. Wait to me after me, KT. First 45 minutes, I've been away. Black Maidens of Ghana. I share back. I'm at. And Big Joe Biano, Mamin Chow, Cocoa. So I wish for Black Maidens of Ghana 1, Senegal 1. Secobani say, yeah, not just say, we have both panities. Yanko extra tap. Eko Basia, not just say, we say, you call on about 1-1 ever. And almost about 1-1 ever, not to say equally. I say about panities. Now, he decider. Hey, imagine idea. Would you say Black Maidens ever share for the next 45 minutes? Yeah, now for comment, bra. I mean, and from behind here, or say then, or say nice go, Asante Bismarck, okay. I went Buru Goffred, or say what a go. Nyako Victoria, or say go, Nyako, on our team of my own. Tiny Kindag, or say the streamer stop, Debbie, and stop here. Your board, and I said, go Team Ghana, yes, and also need ya. Kindak no na ken wutim cover of missing na na would tree hamadisa. Go Team Ghana. Kindak no a whole virus. Also do something for it's too late. I think that me yes. For comment bra. Na making kind come on, and for my the goalie on the Senegalese team is U17. Kindak dia was about what about our under 20 girls? Yes, our under 20 girls no NS in Katia. The under 20 I feel almost started preparation. Yes, almost started camping. And also at the end, yeah, can't qualify we started a preparation. What time are they? Oh, I started that. Okay, and also at the end, we did the same Martin. Over to my friend KT. Yeah, but she they're quite crash sports stadium. Nah, yeah, second 45 minutes, me at so edit mamo. Na most more say the city. Mr. Mom, I hope so funny about China. And you be a person of Fabia. Pabwa, Fosum Pabwa. Daba like yen force no. Na bail. For we $2. We nyam pabwa come pa. The bayan daba be breed the amount. Yes, a city ya na I'm say fire you can say fire outbreak. It's here. Haya ni yem pabwa. Or say I am African, a Ghanaian to be exact. Why would I speak the white man's language? Now, okay, that will next now go no. Mu years I'm out tree. Mengaza. Mengaza. Ah, okay. They make any. What would the Chinese say if I told them to speak English? Kindakpa. That's all more English. That was the Chinese voice in English. Is that a classroom? Your Chinese English teacher assistant, our assistant foreign teacher, they speak English. Um, I can share. I mean, a Chinese who is speaking good English. They speak great, fantastic English. They are learning English, and of course, I mean, in a few time, omo here foreign teachers be great. They say, what I say because omo go for omo training omo multi can't for the pa. But they write in their language. No, they have English language almost from kindergarten or can say English language. So P3, who do grade 3, Sunny NG, grade 3, a friend is Sunny NG, who do grade 3, obey start English, Sunny NG, Sunny NG, so HS4, Sunny NG, HS4, Sunny NG, Woon NG, 5 HSA P5 grade 5 no Onienje Leonienje it is 6 P6 into Ufri P6 ya Leonienje a obeko junior high grade 1 and junior high no the middle school no middle school I say kindergarten your friend URN kindergarten kindergarten they don't learn English, but most of the private institutions they study English. Okay, go to primary school. Primary school, your friend Xiao Xue. No, Xiao Xue grade 1, Inyenji, Punen Xue Yinyu. Inyenji, they don't study English. Anyenji is a grade 2. They don't study English. Now they start studying English from Sign grade 3 into grade 3, grade 4, grade 5, grade 6. At the Macan. No, they call middle school. Middle school no be sorry, junior high school. Junior high school, so your friend on me bo share and they will go June can you say June ma? Yes, June grade grade 7, Chini NG, grade 8, Danny NG, grade 9, Johnny NG, not just what we JHS, Echo senior high. But you make no what we Jones or Echo senior high, senior high no your friend no I'm friend Gal Jones, the Gal Jones no na no English you English in a compose always your English the Gal Jones SS1 Gal Jones ING Annie NG Sunny NG then now I graduate you university I university friend that's That's you're grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4. Now, what for you school? What for you do? Into this is how their education system is. They study English from Sunny NGS, Sunny NG, primary school, grade 3 up to university. Maybe how the is composing. So now they've started speaking good English. I mean, almost Canberra for Chinese people, they speak English. Most of the cities, you will see at least 10% of the citizens speaking full English. What time is the match coming up? Of course, brother J. Entry has started. Robert Bedu was, hey, bro, take it easy, oh, Marty. 没事，因为我会中文，我在中国很多年。So I'm here for a number of years. So of course, like I speak Chinese. I really speak Chinese. I can go very faster, very deep. Even local. When you come here, they have just in Ghana, Akan, Fanti, different languages. They also have every province be omo language. Me, I speak their language. I speak their local dialect, Nankasa. This Chinese, in fact, and Katri as anti this Chinese, your friend of Potonghua. Sa puton ho ano, I don't know a general. Ebi obeko bia ba oba nkokrafo no te se nke ma me mo omo nte sa kasa ndo na nte omo nte puton ho ano. Omo te omo ankasa kuro be bia nka Hausa. And I say, they understand. Oh, what is the racism like in Japan? Yes, I know racism there you can't avoid it. Oh, country me, I understand the language. So once they start saying Fijo and I don't care, In Chinese, when they say Fijo, Fijo just Africa. Fijo just adia enye. Omono Fijo. I just say adia. This is the meaning of Fijo. When we say Fijo, adia enye kran. But the whole of Africa continent, Dalu, yeka continent, I just say Dalu. The whole of Africa continent, Dalu no. Africa no more free Fijo. In the Fijo just adia enye. In Tompa just say Dalu kakaka no like Africa continent na ye Fijo enye. In the Fijo rain, it means African people. In China, when you say Ren, it's just a people. Nipa. Ren, it's just a Nipa. Inti Fijo Ren, Adia Enye, Nipa Enye. This is the meaning of Fijo Ren. Inti many people don't understand. By me, I don't care because I know why I'm here. You understand? So I don't care whatever they say. So when I'm wanting, they can say Fijo Ren, hey Ren. In Chinese, when we say hey Ren, hey just a black, hey so, it's just a black. Look at my phone. Is a black, So they can say, oh, hey Ren, hey Chase, are they black? Something that's very dark, dark like that. So in the hey Ren, nipa tuntum. What is it? In the hey Chase, Ren Chase nipa REN Ren Chase nipa. In the hey Ren, Chase nipa tuntum. Do what they are do? Hey Ren, nita my hair. This my people say hey on Tiasa say skin no ye so dark so tuntum. When say we send akola kitokra na hey ring mama wish mata people say hey da. Just akola na Tiasa no obi so mama aden na nipa na oko no ne kala na ye so black. O mama say meshi o me tianda. Oh, America just don't never mind. We are all the same people. But when your parents be at education of us, tashi feed your ring. Or the water into Acolano and then it trim feed your ring. Oh, you need banana. Okushani put into that feed your ring. One thing that I ever stupid, they say sorry for my way. Say Africa a continent, Instead of say Obishi, I would say Obibusa say mpacho ufri Africa country based and that's ufri country based on kasao. We say Africa, ufri Africa. But they don't know it's Africa near a continent, because this is what they have been inculcated into their mindset. Into on all banana. Oh, ni paduntu ni paduntu free Africa. No share one of their joke. Ni sebo she free jo rema. Unye bibini. Ufri abibire mu ana. Oh, that joke. Nti abana sa na mache ba ko jam say Gola Jelly, come here, Gola Jelly. I want to educate you. Tin wo sho. Wo men sho Fijo Ren. Fijo is Dalu. Dalu is a continent. Fijo is Henda. Like Africa is very big, It's a continent. Fijo your Hendo Goja. Like Africa has so many countries, about 54 or 57 countries. Now, Yajo, which is Asia. Asia is Yajo. So, number we say, so Obetimaka say Asia, China na. If you know just there. You guys say, so Negao tell me, Yajo shi Janam Zhongguo ma. China is Zhongguo. So number we say, so Yajo shi Zhongguo ma. If you know just say Debbie. So Africa is not one country. So you can't ask me, say, me free Africa, man. Let them say, Africa, Krubel, so me free. No, my answer, come on, say, Pia, me free Ghana. Ghana, your friend, Jana. Like, Untimin, Ghana, no, Jana, for example, Canada. no, you can J. This is Canada. Canada. Canada is Canada. America is Mego. Mego. So of course, everywhere, na many Canada ni boy back, James near Chade home school. No mo ba. Nkwala no mo nya racism the baby a we ni padunduma de om de be je we white om de be je om timi de je no. And as another boy from our catch him so relaxing now. You call you go for you to us. We did the St. Martin. Black maidens, any South Africa, or Mr. Mo, any Senegal, and a airball. To say, I know, I can say, Black maidens, Ashabako, Amas, Senegal, and so Ashabako. Yeah, call. Now go for second 45 minutes in Atwa. So Chinese in there, they wish you up na yeah, because yeah, tipa in Tina. I am not subscriber. I am not subscriber. Any Chinese in the bachelor pa. Maybe I see.
I want to welcome back to the Accra Sports Stadium where the last game for the last round of match for the U17 Women's World Cup has been played between the Black Maidens of Ghana and the Lionesses de Senegal. The Lionesses from Senegal. It was 1-1 at halftime. Mamedia got the first one before Sada to a half. End of halftime, and we are back to where we left off with the remaining 45. Ghana now playing from left to right. Senegal responding from right to left. Ghana donned in that yellow jersey. As against Senegal in the green, they have a free kick some 20-25 yards away, and it's Mbalo in the eye behind that one. That kick a little wayward, but Juliana Jachua will try to keep it in play. And she loses out of that control. Sends it out for advantage to Senegal. There's a player down on the turf. A medic's been called upon to provide assistance. And at the same time, Zainab has been spoken to calm down. Game continues. Aminata will send that one out. So in advantage, Black Maidens. Juliana. The show as well towards Latifa. Blocked once again. And it's a progressive throwing to Ghana. Here's Juliana. Another throwing, third time, down the left-hand side towards Anita. Anita keeps the ball. Anita making her way, so there's no one to help her with that connection. Away to Asisat, and Asisat sends it out. Another quick throwing there, taken by Juliana Joshua, finds Esenam. Esenam will go towards the center here to Hajara. Hajara down the right hand side, and the shot is blocked. Hajara's shot has been blocked. Goal scorer Mami Biarawa. Throwing quickly taken. And Hajara's throwing. Sent out once again. We've done 47 minutes just to after recess, and scoreline remains the Black Maidens of Ghana 1, Senegal 1. Jessica tries to tear away. So Jessica out of the box decides to go through the center. Yeah, Zesina lost it over everyone and away from the goal. Goal kick, Senegal. And Igawa. Goal shot up down the right hand side, finds Mbalo. Mbalo's kick Over the center line and out it goes. Aminata tries to control, but here's Latifa. Latifa's ball down the right hand side and is held up by Hajara. Hajara releases towards Jessica. Jessica smashed through towards Zainab, but she would rather force her marker to make that clearance. And the advantage goes to the maidens. Bernard Diop sent that one out. Balls returned. Latifa tries, but 4 green jerseys will not allow her to do that. Hajara trying to hold on to tear away from goal scorer Mama Diarra. And Essenham gets to her rescue. Ball sent up high. And here's Anita. Anita tries to keep it, but her control not the very best. But Jessica will make it look well and keep it. Her crossing, who is there to do the connection? And Priscilla Mensah couldn't get to it in time. Zainab also keeps it. Maidens lurking around the goal area, trying to put it through. And ball is blocked by Diarra Diene. Return to the other side. There's no green jerseys. Essenham picks it up comfortably. Scans through and sends it to her left-hand side. Juliana Joshua surging forward, puts Priscilla Mensah ahead. Priscilla up against Asisat. It's still Priscilla. Her pass to who in particular? But here is Hajara. Hajara tries, but that is way too feeble. Way too feeble. Nothing that can be goalkeeper hour. Nothing too scary for the Dakar Sacré-Cœur goalkeeper. She sends it to the other side and kept in play once again by Diarra Diene. And she goes down on her own. Diarra Diene goes down. And sent to referee. We'll hold everyone up. Is that one in? And goalkeeper went out looking to push it. Well, that follow-up finally cleared. And the defense of the maidens up and doing. Jessica is shoved off. And Name Tuti walks away, a free woman. She's caught forward by center referee. Clearly, it is going to be a verbal warning. She could attract a card the next time. Jonathan Dapas utterly unhappy with that one on his star girl. And here's Hajara. Can Hajara keep it? Hajara fights for it. Hajara loses out on it. And Makuakli had her hand to it. Makuakli could have just gathered that one out. I had a hand to it, resulting in another corner kick for Senegal. And then Diop walks towards the corner. And she'll pick it up for Senegal. Senegal's corner. Then Diop swings one by, way over everyone, and just rolling away, kept in play by Hajara once again. Now on the right hand side, Jessica picks it up through the middle, the ball towards Latifa Musa. She also takes control, find Zainab. Sends it back towards Rafia. Rafia to Hajara. Hajara. Ball, keep it in place. Scans through. And her ball towards Anita. Great control. Can she turn? Leaves it for Jessica. She's trailing. Jessica down the right hand side, trying to go past Mame Tuti. She turns around. Sarah walks in, decides to go with that in swinger. Priscilla Mensah keeps it, finds Latifa Musa. Latifa keeps it also, turns around. Seda to Wahab. That great pass towards Jessica. It's a beautiful one. Jessica walking through, and she's shoved up by Mame Tuti. And game will continue, but as far as Rafia and the ball to Wahab, Seda to Sinam, back to Rafia. Rafia, few step overs, releases towards Sinam. She wants to go long. Anita unable to get to it in time. And Balendiaye clears through the center. Good control there. Clashing bodies. Rafia goes down. Media. And there's going to be a change to be effected by Senegal. Diarra Diene is out in a place. Will be taken by Diao. "55 minutes done. The Black Maidens of Ghana won. And yes, De Terenga of Senegal won. Aminata Sise is in. Yeah, DNA confirmed there. The game continues. Akuma Klee unable to hold. Hold on to that one. And Zainab would have been her moment on the pitch. Zainab Shani is let go. And her place will be taken by Linda Chan. Army ladies forward. Gets her moment in this game. So in advantage to Senegal. Asisat Diallo. Sends it towards Aminata. Her first touch loses out on it. And strike. And our steps up to hold on. Mikel Merino for Spain, and unfortunately her shot lacked power and precision. The maidens certainly not giving up and are trying their best to get back up into this game. Ball sent the other way is Mame Diarra back through the middle. Yes, Mame Tuti. And Anita gets in there once again, finds Jessica. Jessica puts her through, but Mame Tuti goes ahead of her, shoves her off, and it's the advantage to Senegal. Captain Ndeye Habi gets to that one. Habi's ball eludes everyone. Gets to the head of Hajara. Latifa Musa is fighting for that one, but Jessica got in there in time. Yeah, especially dropping deep to find Latifa Musa. And here's Latifa Musa down the right-hand side, looking around for help, only to find Priscilla Mensah to her left. Priscilla tearing away, places it through for Anita. Anita's ball to the side of the net. Wasting all of those precious moments. And Jonah Nadakwa is in out. You can't believe it. The game will continue. We're heading towards the mark. Ours ball. Jessica blocked it for Priscilla. Priscilla back again to Jessica. Jessica. Avieta, they call her. Jessica shoved the Mami Tute. Mami Tute overpowers her. All of touch. Plies her trade. Was Epiphany Warriors in the Malta Guinness Women's Premier League here in Ghana. Extremely skillful and apt with her game here. It's Priscilla, her cross to the other side. Found Linda. It's Linda putting it through for Anita. Anita tries to turn around. Juliana Joshua is beating to it, but there's no one on the other side to receive it for Senegal. So Hajara keeps it and puts it towards Jessica once again. Mami Tuti on the heels of Jessica, but Jessica keeps it for goalkeeper. Captain, say that to her. Quick technique there from Priscilla Mensah. Only for Mami Tuti to clear it. She just went through the legs of Ndeye Habi, captain of the Senegalese side. Great control and just puts it through her legs. Tried to go around her. That was unsuccessful. 61 minutes done. Hajara restoring. Headed. Jessica to Hajara. Essena. Saved that too. Couldn't get to it in time, but gets trying. Is brought down. Seda to Ahab, challenged, quick free kick. Hajara to Latifa Musa. Down her right hand side, Jessica. That was just too much. Goalkeeper Awa subjected to some level of pressure from the maidens, making their intentions clear. Balu Ndiaye. That long ball towards Mame Diarra. Will not see the lights of day. 62 minutes gone, and it's still the Black Maidens of Ghana 1. Lionesses de Terenga from Senegal also won. First leg ended 1-all in Senegal, and we will need a win to advance or get into the tournament proper later in the year. Makuaki's ball and is out of touch. Imbalo will start that attack once again, but here's Essena. 5 foot and new with her marker. Corner kick, and Bernard Diop will pick it up. The U17 Women's Super Bowl Cup annual competition. Ghana was banned 2 years ago, missed out on 2 editions. And we're fighting to get back onto the world stage. And this is the only ticket that can get us there. Latifa Musa sends it to Anita. Anita is racing. Anita turns around and puts it through for Priscilla Mensah. Priscilla once again to Anita. Anita tries. And her shot is blocked. You leave it for Hajara. Switch it to her left towards Linda. Can Linda get to it? Linda Cha! Linda Cha! Hits the crossbar! And the maidens are trying every angle and every way to get ahead in this game. Not a bad ball through from Linda Cha. This was that build up. Hajara sent it down her left hand side. Linda had to put it ahead of Asisa Diallo to control. Fired, but only into the crossbar. Ball through the middle once again. Here is Latifa Musa. Goes over her marker, loses out on it. And it was Monique Rafia committing herself also on the getting a little physical between these two sides. So this was it. Monique Sedo's ball. And she was intending it for Mame Diarra. Yeah. Pushed her down. Tended to briefly. Since its inception 18 years ago. It has gone through various phases, and current champions North Korea have won it 4 times. Ghana missing out on 2 editions and are looking to get back in there. That's the U17 FIFA Women's World Cup in this year's edition. It's set for October 17th to November 8th in Morocco. And the maidens are fancying their chances. But and here they come, but quickly. Belinda McQuarkley saves the situation there. Here's Hajara. Hajara pulls that one down the right hand side, down the flanks. Here's Anita, turns around, finds Jessica coming. Jessica keeps it, also sends it back towards Rafia. Rafia through to Essenam. Essenam's ball to Linda, and that was just too powerful for her. So in advantage, finds Aminata. Juliana will pick up the result in attacking throwing. Sends a long one in down the left hand side of attack, and it's been curtailed. Priscilla Mensah wanted it, and Essenam can finally keep it for the maidens. She does. Sends it through her back line, and it was Rafia to Hajara. Hajara to Jessica. Jessica tearing away to keep it. She does. Jessica sends it back to Latifa Musa. Latifa scans through. Linda controls, only for Asisa Diallo to pick it. Juliana Joshua couldn't hold on to that one. Aminata and Seda Tuahab gets ahead of her. Maidens with that advantage. And he's in Senegal's area. And he's the captain of the side. And there Habi. She will be attended to. Temporary hold up and Jonah Nadaka. Obey the moment. Hajara will continue. 20 more minutes to be played. And the Black Maidens of Ghana 1, Senegal 1.
Okay, butamfo yɛgu so a yɛhwɛ sɛ yɛbɛma nya feed ne san sɛ network no break ɛbɔbɔ no mu kakra nti yɛgu so a sɛ yɛbɛhwɛ na yɛbɛma nya feed no Black Ladies of Ghana 1 Senegal nso ahyɛ baako sɛ kɔba ne sɛ yɛ 70 minutes ɛna yɛbɔ kɔba ne sɛ yɛ a yɛbɛbɔ penalties na afei yɛde yɛyi deɛ ɔbɛ qualify for 2026 Morocco FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup and not a bit now. Because we did this the Martin, a bit my friend Kitty and Johnny feeding our cast post to the best start to happen.
And there Habi is fit to continue. Now get it through! And ball will just roll over. Linda Cha tried so hard with that final connection. She can't believe it. Just as every other Ghanaian here at the Accra Sports Stadium. There was that ball swinging, headed down. Latifa wanted it, but Linda Chan was at the best of positions. Yeah. Only for the ball to roll in front of goal. Again, resumes. Mbale Ndiaye kicks it far and long. Juliana wanted it, but here is Aminata taking up the advantage for Senegal. 72 minutes gone, throwing quickly taking as far as Seda to a half, but she loses out on it. Here is Monique, and Senegal will pick it from the middle. Aminata loses out to Latifa Musa, slows down play towards Juliana. Echan, Linda Echan gets in the ball. Linda shoot over. That pass it goes. Linda Echan has come close to scoring since getting on in the second half. But that was just too wide. Awa switches to her left. And looks like Prisla Mensah will be able to continue throwing advantage to the maidens. Hajara's ball to Linda, who has switched flanks the right hand side, blasting it towards Anita. Blocked once again by Mbalo. And she'll get her foot to it in the air. Awa holds on to it. Goalkeeper Awa sends a long one in, looking for Mame Diarra, the goal scorer. Belinda Makwaki holds on, decides to go long herself. To no one in particular, but that ball is served right and left for Jessica. She was looking for Linda on the right hand side. Imbalu. Esenam beating to it. And Chris Clemenza is ushered back onto the turf for game 2 continue. Essenham from the center to the right hand side. She finds Hajara. Hajara through. Can Prisla get to it in time? Prisla racing to keep it. She does. Tears away. Linda tries there. Linda also picks it up. Progresses with it. Who is there to do the final connection? Say that to Wahab. Say that to Black. To wins that free kick for the maidens. Helped out by Latifa Musa, captain of the side. Seda to Wahab, strong on the ball. And she was nipped there by Mame Diarra Awa, the goal scorer. Juliana Yeshua behind that one. Captain Seda to also behind that one, who will pick it up for the maidens. They need a goal. Goals to seal this qualification up. 1-1 it is here in Accra. 76 minutes gone. Juliana Jachua, Seda to Wahab, who will pick that one. Hajara lurking around, looking on. The 4-woman wall built by goalkeeper Awa. Julie Seda to, who will pick that one up. Juliana marking time. And his goalkeeper Seda to Wahab. Captain, I should say. Her kick was wayward. Awa. Awa without goal kick. And goalkeeper scanning through, not knowing where she wants that to go. She might decide to go long. And her coach signaling, asking her to send it in. She does. Bally as far as her. And it's Rafia to Priscilla. Priscilla sends it back. And Essenham gets a hold of it. And the heart of defense gets to the center line to find her captain, Seda to Wahab. Brought down, but this time center referee says play on. Mame Diarra. Mame Diarra up against Latifa Musa. And center referee picks up the ball. And Latifa Musa is asked to come down. Free kick advantage, so the maidens. Linda Chan ushered back onto the turf. Sedati went to her left and found Essenham. Essenham's ball down the right hand side towards Prisla Mensah. Prisla Mensah wants to go into the box herself. Prisla will try! But not the best at it. The maidens are trying so hard, pressing all the buttons they know is right. But nothing productive coming out just yet. Throwing quickly. Julie sends it through, but the center referee says no. Has to be done the right way. She has to take that once again. "79 minutes on the clock. Maidens of Ghana 1. Lionesses de Teranga du Senegal 1. The Chan 1 tenant. Amani Tuti got to it first. Here they are tearing away once again. This is Mbabe Diop. And the ball goes out of play. Belinda Marco. Well, that's Belinda Marco with that swift goal kick. And I think the referee says let's do that again. Back to Essenham. Finds Pesila, who has dropped deep only to lose the ball and win it and lose it. Hajara picks up the pieces down the right hand side. You could see more changes going on at Aqua signaling the players to warm up. Linda turns around, still holding on to the ball. Linda releases finally towards Hajara, and she'll send it in. The ball goes in the air, only for goalkeeper Awa to hold on. $80 minutes done. 10 more to go. Latifa picks it up for Hajara down the right hand side. Yeah, it's Linda. And Aminata steps up to clear quite rigorously. Aminata Sisi. Hajara, that effective attacking throwing. Back to Hajara. Only for her to pick up the onslaught, another throw-in. And the marker is brought down. Manita gets up. And these two sides are still at the throats of each other. 1-1 it is here. Just as Ghana held on from Senegal to Accra with that draw. Senegal now also looking on. Fighting for more, but until they are also on it. Corner kick. Hajara's corner. Headed back towards Hajara. Ball in the air. Cleared away. SNM welcomes it. Kept in play. Can Priscilla get to it? She's unable to. Rafia tries. And Juliana keeps it. And the IA Habi will clear her lines. But here, Seda to her. In the center tackle. Good ball through. But Anita couldn't get to it in time. Aminata Cisse have joined that back line. Making it 5 ladies in defense. 83 minutes. And Priscilla Mensah is left go. For Sekina to Amadou. From Janina ladies here in Accra to take her place. Not a good day for the December ladies. For then another chance gone. Black Maidens look so close yet so far away. Racing against time, 6 more minutes. Corner. Maidens have a corner to pick up. And the Sakina too. We have a first touch. Center referee calling for calm. Calling for calm in the box of Senegal. Sekinatu from Janina Ladies. She sends one in. Oli to be headed out by Mame Diarra, resulting in another corner. Another player goes down on the turf like a leaf falling off a tree. And it was Mame Diarra. She's up on her feet. Only to kill the momentum. Well played. But here's Sekinatu with another corner swinging. And Hajara goes down in the process. But Senegal will give her the advantage. Aminata Sisi also decides to go down with no provocation. Holds on to her neck and is up on her feet. Imbalo with that free kick. Say that to Wahab in the heart of midfield. Sends it down her right hand side towards Latifa Musa. Latifa returns to get through to Jessica. But Monique through the middle. And Rafia's header. Say that to us getting to it. But she had. There's no one to really pick up the pieces. Senegal to play with as many as 5 ladies that Joshua is throwing. Here is Esenam. Esenam Serafina towards Anita. Anita towards the right hand side to Bosso. And that is Matt. Gets her head to it. And Sekinatu wanted it. But here Juliana should try one herself. That is a long one with no direction. 87 minutes gone. Black Maidens of Ghana 1. Lionesses de Teranga de Senegal 1. Say that is control. And Juliana tries to keep it in place. She does. Esenam towards Rafia. Rafia to Hajara down the right hand side. Coach Adauka bidding her to go forward. She does. Releases towards Jessica down the right hand side. Through to Anita. Anita turns around to Latifa Musa. Latifa towards Juliana. Juliana lofts it in to no one in particular. That is kept in play. Anita got to it late. And that ball is cleared. 88 minutes. Yeah, say that to Wahab. Taking matters into her own hands. The captain is brought down. And center referee says no. That is too short for a penalty. Say that to get up and will walk away. Throwing. Esenam. Rafia. Hajara's ball towards Anita. Back to Hajara. Hajara goes past her marker. She will shoot herself. And that is also wide. Say that to Wahab's incident. And Asisa Diallo was the one that brought her down here. Is Aminata. And Esenam is here to preserve that back line to Sekinatu. Sekinatu nibbles to that one. And she keeps it in play. Road blocked on her left, turns to her right. And she'll find Hajara. Hajara to Jessica. Jessica keeps it back to Hajara. And Hajara's ball towards no one in particular. We are done with 90. And here we are looking to do 4 more minutes. Jessica races for that one. And here's Rafia to Latifa Musa. Ball spread towards SNM. SNM will find Juliana on the left-hand side. She'll walk with that one. Juliana, her ball through to the left-hand side. And Sakina was caught unaware. Linda was trying to lay the bed for Sakina, but she was far off. Say that to Wahab. And her ball couldn't get to Juliana as she intended. It's only Sinam in her own half. The Senegalese have decided to play deep in their own defense. And Hajara will keep that ball in play. Here's Latifa Musa looking for help down her right hand side. Priscilla, Jessica gets to it, ball through. And Anita unable to get through to it. Say that to Wahab. Captain Wahab sends it towards Jessica. Well received. Jessica tried to dummy, but Aminata Sise proved stronger than she is. And Senegalese will effect a change. Mame Tuti is out. And her players will be taken by Maman Binta. There could be another change, but we're waiting for that confirmation. And so there you go with the second one. Manjingwene Diao gets to join the game. Restoring. Yeah, and the last 2 of the 4 that was added on. Throwing towards Anita. She gets it back to Jessica. Jessica dummies. Lost it over everyone. Awa lets it go. And Aminata got to it before Diao also cleared her lines. Here's SNM. SNM towards Latifa Musa. To say that to Wahab. Wahab. But that was to pick up. We have 1 more minute to play. There's another Senegalese player down on the turf. Monique Sadio. It was in Bemne Diop who decides to just go down. 40 more seconds to go. Black Maidens of Ghana 1. Senegal. Guest who represents Africa at the U17 Women's World Cup. Later in October. Game continues here with exhausted there. 90 plus 4 minutes. And here is Hajar's ball. Awa gets to it and just goes down. So, as we speak, in Benin and Nigeria also slagging it out. Just as South Africa and Kenya, back in Kenya, Zambia and Ethiopia also squaring it out. To wrap up, the four that will represent Africa. It is looking very gloomy for these two sides. Corner kick to the Black Maidens. Swanging to no one in particular. Jessica keeps it. Finds Sakina. Sakina is brought down. The referee says that is the end. That is the end of the game. Out. This game needs to be decided. There has to be a winner. And so, we wait to see. In Kenya will take on South Africa later tomorrow. The first leg ended 2-0 in favor of Kenya when they played in South Africa. Zambia also won 2-1 against Ethiopia, and they would also clear that second hurdle tomorrow in Ethiopia. As we speak, Benin and Nigeria are also playing. Nigeria won 3-2 in the first leg. A moment to rest, a moment for respite. We wait to see how the shootout will go and who gets to be in Morocco from 17th October to November 8th. We'll be back to walk you through that shootout. Whoever wins it will carry it. And remember, Senegal have won one of their rounds, the second round, on penalties, but for the maidens, they have not been stretched. So there's limits right from the first. They were free, but today it looks like it's been very difficult for the maidens. Their scoring boots took the ingenuity of Seda to Wahab to pull parity. Tamame Diarra Wabuso Diallo struck first as early as the 9th minute in the first half. Both sides re-energizing their girls. Donana Dakwa taking the moment to speak to his ladies. All is not lost. There's another time or another moment for them to make everything look good.
Okay, say na kwa kosi.
The Black Maidens are yearning for a return
Black Maidens
onto the world stage. They would have to get their head in the game once again during this moment to be able to win the shootout and pick up that slot, one of the 4 that is available for Africa to be a part of the remaining world that will play in Morocco later in October.
Nigeria.
The maidens are the crossroads.
3-2 on penalty.
Will they be able to get to the other side?
Ghana.
Only time will tell. 90 plus 4 minutes.
Black maidens.
How they thought they were going to wrap it all up at home.
Penalty shootout.
That's impossible.
And yet, as the people for comment to black. That maidens ever thing and I say,
say that to a hub.
Comment back. Come on. It's amount not even said the name of your bonfire. I was black maidens.
Just us. Captain in day habit.
I mean, you're not qualified. Not interested here. And you're my 88 years. And that's the clock. So far, so good.
That represents that the prospective nations going for the toss. The rest of the team encouraging each other. Penalty shootout. Very part of the game. Belinda Makuakli being spoken to.
Zambia is just like Ethiopia 2-1. And also I don't know 18.
Say that you will have
Zambia qualify. Not the couple and
they happy.
One goal home victory. Not the couple principle. Ghana. Thanks to NS Senegal.
Follow that information to their teammates.
Zambia.
Belinda Makuakli has been sworn by her colleagues. The Senegalese will chant an hour of the walking towards that goalpost. Decisive moments now. There's a penalty shootout.
Half 2, half 3, half 4.
We go through this process
Benin
until
Kenya, Zambia,
there is
Ghana,
a winner.
or Senegal.
No extra time at this point. Straight into penalty.
The black ladies and I say Senegal. The
players get to the center line and patiently wait for their 10. Again, it's down to the spot who wins it, who wants it. Center referee from Namibia, Antino, Sawaninawukwa, takes a moment to dish out instructions to the two goalkeepers. And looks like Belinda Makuakli will have to defend the first one. And as Belinda up against Binta Bene Diop, up against Belinda Makuakli, and she saves it. Belinda Makuakli saves it, but center referee says no. Center referee says no. She moved and has to be retaken. What is going on? Belinda Makuakli was on her lines. Yes, she moved. She moved before the kick was taken. And center referee saw it. And so Bene Diop with the kick once again. And scores this time.
Media Sports Taufan. GSP 1.
Our up against Captain Seda to a half.
GSP 1 with KT.
Player number 10.
What y'all say? You know, me
Say
listen
that
to
too.
Sports Talk Fan.
Steps up
Sir
to lead
Martin. So me go
and
select.
pick up the first penalty for Team Ghana or the Black Maidens. How about it? Up against Captain Seda to and center referee waiting for clearance from Heline's woman. Like one, Zambia's Dinah Chikotesa. Seda to Wahab. Seda to Wahab holds on to it. And it looks like there are too many people behind the goalkeepers, and the ball boys are being dispersed. Seda to Wahab up against our. Seda easy does it. Easy does it. Great penalty there. Clinical, showing her experience. Very intelligent on the ball, Seda to Wahab. Calm, composed, excellent penalty taken. Melinda Makuakli will be spoken to again by center referee Antino and Mame Diara Awa.
Player number 19.
Mame Diara. Mame Diara Awa Diallo up against Belinda Makuakli. The whistle goes, takes some few steps back. Mame Diara. Mame. Beautiful penalty. Beautiful penalty there. Beautiful penalty taken there by Mame Diara. SNM Sarafina. So from one Oaks FC player to another Oaks FC player.
And the next to take the second penalty for
Seda to Wahab. To SNM Sarafina. Teammates at club level.
Sports
Whistle goes. Hey.
On GSP1 with
She scores. Beautiful penalty.
Sports Chow Fan on GSP1 with KT.
Penalty taken.
Media Sports Chow Fan.
She is a little dramatic. Swear. That is just in her nature. Sarafina Sanam. A long walk back. Round 6 a time. And send it top right corner. Our has nothing to do about it.
For Team Senegal is player number 4.
Defender from Academic Federal in Senegal. And she's been asked to position the ball well. 2-all. Whistle goes. She also takes some few steps back. And in DIA.
And she also scores a goal for Senegal.
In
Bringing the
DIA.
scoreline to a 3, leading Senegal, Ghana 2.
And Jessica Aviator, they call her. Swift, intelligent, plies her trade with Epiphany Warriors also in the Malta Guinness Women's Premier League. Sensational midfielder. It is Anita Yabua, sorry, of Fosu Royals. Anita! And she missed kicks straight into the waiting arms of our. Poor kick there from Anita. Anita applies her trade for Fosu Royals. And the poor kick there. Very, very poor kick. And we're not to call it. Up against Belinda Makuakli. The Senegalese have their noses in front. 3-2 at this point in time. Call it. And she scores. She also scores. The Black Maidens look broken, but they have 2 more kicks to go. And this is the game of football. Next is Rafia Osman of Thomas. And Rafia also takes some few steps back up against our. Rafia's kick. Great penalty. A good one. Rafia keeps the Maidens alive. This is the last one, or the last round. If Senegal scores, they would have had 5 out of 5. This is Binta Maman Fall, who came off the bench. Binta up against Belinda Makuakli, who's yet to make any save. Binta up against Maku. Binta, and she said, high school graduate. Tactically disciplined Juliana Jachua of so many root sisters. Could she be the savior of the day? Could she be the savior? Juliana up against our. She takes her time. Jachua's goal. Beautiful one taken. 4. We have to restart the kicks. First 5 exhausted. And it's 4-all. There has to be a winner. And as a captain of the side, Ndeye Habibaro. Energies up here at the Accra Sports Stadium. Chants. All hoping the Black Maidens will emerge victorious. Ndeye Habibaro up against Belinda Makuakli. Whistle is gone. Ndeye takes some few steps back. Ndeye, she scores.
Player number 3 of Senegal scores.
And they also scores. And in the 10 of the Black Maidens of Ghana.
It's player number 17 to take the penalty.
Linda Chan, striker for Army Ladies in Ghana, also with the Malta Guinness Women's Premier League. Linda up against Awa. Is Linda. She takes some few steps back. Kicks and she scores. Beautiful kick there. Beautiful kick there. A child also scores. And I'm sure the box is up in a lot of joy. Seeing their girls Ghana at the national level. Army Ladies will be definitely proud of her. Belinda Makuakli yet to make a clear cut save. Aminata Sise also coming off the bench up against Belinda Makuakli. Aminata, and
Also goal scored by player number 22.
Aminata scores and increases the tally for Senegal to 6. And the 10 of the maidens. And it is Sakina too, also who came off the bench. Sakina to Amadou of Jonina.
Player number 11 to take the penalty for Ghana.
Sakina to up against Awa. Sakina scores. Easy does it. Intelligent kicks.
Bringing the scoreline to Senegal 6, Ghana.
Intelligent kicks. Goes on to encourage Belinda Makuakli. I transfer that energy to you, I'm sure she says. It is player number 14. Assisat Diallo, defender also from Dakar Sacré-Cœur. Up against Belinda Makuakli. Belinda up against Assisat. Belinda. Assisat takes her time. And she hits the net. She hits the bar. She hits the bar. Assisat hits the bar. And it's all done. Almost done. Ghana to take her 8th kick. And that is the decider. Assisat Diallo had her kick bounce off the crossbar. And it is Avieta to do us a favor. Epiphany Warriors' Jessica. Apia Samoa has the destiny of Ghanaians in her hands. And she knows the weight. Her teammates asking her to calm down. Sensational midfielder done all the jobs throughout the qualifiers. Can she crown it all up here at the Accra Sports Stadium for the Black Maidens? Jessica Pia Samoa up against our Jessica, waiting for the whistle. It goes Jessica, and she scores! Jessica Pia Samoa puts the icing on the cake. Job well done. It is all over. The Black Maidens are back to show the world after missing out on 2 editions. Jessica Pia Samoa sends the Black Maidens back in competition mode, and Jonah Nadakwa has the moment to rest, has the moment to breathe. What a game we have had here. The Maidens have been stretched to the latter. Be counted when it mattered. And Epiphany Warriors, I'm sure, wherever they are in their base in a shaman, will be up in arms and all joy as their midfielder, Jessica Pia Samoa, has made sure Ghana is competitive throughout the year. We get to AFCON later in July. We get to Poland with the Black Princesses in. And in October, the Black Maidens will also be at the world stage again in Morocco. What a year for women's football in Ghana. And the Black Maidens have never disappointed. And today at the Accra Sports Stadium, they did not disappoint. 7-6 on penalties they have won. The first time they've had to go through this route. 2 other qualifiers. And this is what tenacity means. This is what zest means. This is what grit means. Jonah Nadakwa, another qualification, pointing out his pedigree when it comes to the women's game in Ghana. A big round of applause for the Black Maidens. What a way to get back onto the world. And here's the irony. Morocco reported them to be banned, and they are going back to Morocco to compete at the U17 World Cup. It's all joy here at the Accra Sports Stadium, and they deserve it. The Black Maidens have fought so hard. They knew the last round would be difficult, and up against an experienced Senegalese side. And indeed, the weather is getting cold. They need all the joy. They need all the energy. It's time to prepare for the world. What an evening we've had here. My name is Abigail Senasasu, coming through with commentary from the Accra Sports Stadium. They deserve it, and the Maidens are ready to prepare for the world.
Okay. Deɛ da yɛkɔ so ya ne pitri. Anigye ne deɛ ɛkɔ so paa. Me ankasa mete studio na m'ani agye pɔpɔpɔpɔpɔ. Mete studio na ɔhwɛ de wie a me bɔgye so ne adan say yes, anigye nko an. Black Maidens of Ghana are qualified. Yɛkɔ FIFA Under 17 Women's World Cup because of Morocco. October 2026. Na Black Maidens are qualified. Mamenka countries as see Africa countries are CAF countries are qualified. Nigeria, Kenya, Zambia, and Ghana. And 4 nations and a qualifier. I mean, Yababe draw no. Now draw no. Medical baby, I was a Ghana. Ghana Yanko Group E. Ain't Ghana qualify. Ain't Yako Group E. Na Shanu say and Nigeria I qualify on 11-0 on aggregates against Benin. Benin beating Sierra Leone 5-1. Senegal progressing past Cameroon. These are the past events. Okay, Sabe this year, Mr. Mo, Black Maidens are qualified. Any GM Kwa, yeah, enjoy Accra Sports Stadium, Mesaba. Now, me and Kazara, me, you say, because me, my football, none of them, me, man, there. Don't forget it. Remember, no money at the Papa be had my under 20 year qualified. Hey, am I a guy? Under 70 year qualified. Black Queens, am I a guy? Wow. Our women's team, they are doing a great job. We should support our women. Me did is a Martin. Uh, me did is a Martin. Over to my friend Katie. Yɛnhwɛ na yɛmfa dwumadi no si yɛmɛma na yɛma na yɛ adeɛ paa about 1:57 3 minutes to 2 a.m. 3分就大2点晚上感觉是我想睡觉了 I want to sleep because it's very late 2点应该是2点那2点我没睡觉了为啥 because our women they were fighting so I must support our women. And of course, the victory is ours. Once the victory is ours, we are good to go. 现在我想去睡觉啦，我想去睡觉了。Congratulations to our women's team, our women's team. If our message brand American congratulations to Ghana's under 17 women's team. Robert Beddy was say congratulations to them. Yes, Katie, Ubeda Yepa. Yes, Meda Yepa. Many aji because me mana, you go me mind the other accommodation emfa. Me mind they forget it. Emaya, Oma no be me any aji of football. Apart from me, forget it. Enti, me did this Martin with my friend Katie. Liandian da, Liavenjo da Liandian. wasn't true 睡觉了。肯定是2点了，我想睡觉了，我累了。没事，因为我有踢球比赛，我过来，然后呢，我给你们听，给你们看的。Now, if you haven't subscribed to our this page, what's up? You should subscribe to this page. You see, once a minute na made that. So please, 2 a.m. Yeah, that's so. I'm Ghana game. You want to subscribe? Now, I mean, 77. Grow. So they are still fine. Maybe it's a match between my friend Katie. You made in this year. Say, I don't do my that for the sentiment. Can you go point cover? Katie, give thanks. Yes. Such angel. Such a metonka, papa, and a mantonka. One pa. Such a mantonka. I don't know whatever. Okay. Anti Manfred Medins, name Africa, Ghana, open so your business, open so business be our keep in touch with me. Wow, ama business I successful at me at ama. How long have you been in China? What are you doing there? Ken, now me I've been in China for 13 years. She's on 13 years. I'm with you. Thank you. Thank you, Angel. 13 good years. Okay. And of course, I'm an English teacher. I've taught English for 13 years. So sometimes I say about phone. So, sports is our hobby. And we want our fans to enjoy Ghana sport. That's the more reason why me ba China nina me pese me promote to Ghana sports. Na Ghana sports krabeshe. In 13 years in China. Imagine I can speak, I know their culture, everything. So if you want to do business with me, don't hesitate. Just let's talk. Uh, thank you. Kami pa naman ang mga na minsan sa mabre pa na daw. Basta may about 2 a.m. Mamin pa naman ang mga na menda may kurso namin na mabre pa. Uh, Mr. Mo, bigyan sa mga siguro sa friend. mehwɛ na masɛnde number no wopɛ sɛ memboa no yɛnyɛ business a yes yɛbɛyɛ 0086 0086 1855 898 7774 we ɛyɛ me WhatsApp line wofrɛ me a WhatsApp me a odin sɛ wona yɛyɛ football games biara yɛyɛ sports game biara wɔ sports news gh a wo comment no odin kyerɛ me mɛkae na deɛ wopɛ sɛ woyɛ biara no mede akoma pa ɛbɛyɛ ɛde ama nyankopɔn nhyira nka wo biara adondom a ɛda afoɔ bɛsa atɛmka good night bye bye makao